Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oxygen Not Included, an adorable game about death. Well, I mean, not really. More a game about survival, but only when other people are playing it, because I get the distinct impression that when I play it, it's going to involve a lot of death, and not a lot of anything else. Anyway, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched, or perhaps count our graves before they've had their tombstones put in. Let's just get into this absolutely adorable game about death. Where is my mouse? There it is. I'm so stupid, I've lost my own mouse. When disaster strikes, and it inevitably will, see, I told you we were going to die, take a deep breath and stay calm. You have ample time to find a solution. Stay on your toes, one step ahead of this unforgiving world. One slip could bring your colony crashing down. Yes, and it definitely will. So, I don't think the internet would let me down if I allowed myself to play anything else. What is this? Terraria. Terraria. We're going to completely ignore that happened. A promising location with a balanced variety of resources. Meets all its requirements for duplicant life and holds no surprises. The ideal location for a first attempt at establishing a colony. Oceania, a location with vast quantities of unportable salt water. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know a huge amount about this game. I certainly know very little about how to play it, and as such, I think we're just going to start with the bare bones, basic colony. Simple place, straightforward, nothing complicated. We'll get in there, we'll probably die a lot, and we'll hopefully learn something along the way such that the second attempt can be slightly better. Success! Space adventure awaits. How exciting. We have to pick our duplicates to begin. So yes, I do know a little bit about this game. You have to build a colony and you have your little workers and you have to try and make the whole place survive and hopefully not die horribly in a terrible, terrible accident. That's probably entirely my fault. Lindsay is a charming woman, unless you make the mistake of messing with one of her friends. Sounds like a good sort of person. This Turner is paralysed by the knowledge that others have memories and perceptions of them they can't control. That's a bit deep, isn't it? Sheesh. I feel like if we actually understood how many people remembered all of our embarrassing moments, more of us might be like that. This Marie is positively glowing. What's her secret? Radioactive isotopes, of course. Ah, yes. Reminds me of in the Second World War, where people working in the factories were getting infused with something from the ammunitions they were making. It turned all the women's hair blonde. Very weird. Let's see. Gains morning attributes. Excavating, medicine, culture, strength. I mean, you're kind of rounded, but I feel I can do better than that. Stinky, what a name. I hope that's not given to you. I hope that's an ironic name and you're actually a germaphobe or something. Better with medicine, farts frequently. Oh, don't we all? Edit that out. This Stinky has never been invited to a party, which is a shame. His dance moves are incredible. Sounds a bit like me. Well, we've already got somebody who's medical and somebody who's scientific, so I reckon we can do better than that. Harold, husbandry. I dread to think. Oh, ranching. I misinterpreted what that word meant. You're big and strong. Better tidying speed and a bit of carrying capacity. Stress reaction binge eating. I am not convinced I want people who binge eat. That sounds very dangerous, because if I remember anything about this game, it's that keeping a good supply of food is really difficult. Let's find someone better. I like you, Hassan. I like you. Construction. Yes, building faster. That sounds good. And you're not a binge eater, which is nice. If this duplicate gets too stressed, it won't be pretty. What does that mean, though? They're going to cry. Yeah, but in what way? In what way will that screw me over? You're a binge eater. You're destructive. That sounds even worse. Will not repair buildings when while above 60%. No. No. You're a binge eater. You're a balloon artist. What does that mean? Hands out balloons when they are overjoyed, and you're good at farming. I think that's going to be good. Yes. Lindsay, Max, and Hussein. Name the colony. The Deadly Space Hut, the Cesspool, Mary Planet, Space Camp, Dwelling, Space Camp, the Doomed Ant Farm, the Data Ant Farm, Beyond, Invisible Moon Base, System, Messy Planet, Ant Farm, the Plucky Facility, Cute Space Camp, Darkest Shack, Viral Train. Oh, Viral Train-wreak. Yep, that's what we're going to have. One element of that name is definitely true about this series. One element of it is not. I'll let you figure out which is which. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to die. I hope you've all said goodbye to your loved ones, because you're probably not going to be going back to them for a long time. Let's get in there and figure out what's going on. Oh, this is pretty. I've awoken at the targeted location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. Weird phrasing. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it is imperative I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Oh, can you actually escape in this game? I didn't know that, and I've got no idea how to play. Dig through all of that. Go, small people. Ah, what's this? Oh, I see, so you change to different tools using different buttons. Ah, dig, cancel, reconstruct, change priorities, disinfect buildings, move debris into storage, attack poor wild critters, mop up liquid fluids, capture critters, harvest plants, yes, harvest the plants. Yes, harvest these plants. I've got no idea if that's going to be of any benefit to us whatsoever, but I'm assuming that it is. How do I get out of the water, you great goose. How do I turn this overlay off? There's the power overlay, there's the temperatures, there's the... Sheesh. Okay, so that's useful for figuring out what materials are around. That's light, that's ventilation... No, that's ventilation, that's plumbing. That's decor. That's germs, that's farming, that's room overlay. How do I turn an overlay off? Oh. You turn an overlay off by clicking on the one that's already active. What a surprise. I'm guessing this video is going to involve a bit more editing than most do. Right, let's build something. Let's build a tile. Let's build some tiles along here. No, what's the... Hang on a minute. What's it? No! What's the cancel? Here we are, cancel. Is there like a hotkey for that? Yes, cancel is C. Right, I can live with that. Do not expect me to be good at this game right from the offset, because I am not. I am not great at management games. And I am... How did you get through there? I'm very confused. Why are you standing around? Don't just stand around. Get on with life. Right. Let's build some stuff. Let's build up here. I've just realised how that's probably not going to be a good idea in the long run. Never mind. So very few of my plans ever are. Let's dig through some of that. No idea what any of this stuff is, but hopefully that food will do us good. Right, everything I need to keep the colony breathing, apart from the fact that we don't actually have any of that. Can I build beds? Yes, that sounds like a good idea. I think a bed is a good idea. Because people need to sleep, and preferably not die horrible deaths. Right, let's break through all of this as well. Let's just build this place up, make it look kind of nice, in the hope that eventually I will stop opening tabs that I don't mean to. In the hope that eventually we can construct something that looks vaguely decent. Oxygen diffuser. Well, that sounds like it will be useful at some point. Microbe mush produces low quality food using common ingredients. That's probably going to be necessary, isn't it? Right, let's build some beds. If I can remember where I left the beds. Beds, here we are. Why don't you... Probably because I haven't actually told it. Break all this stuff. Right, break through all of that. All of it. Build some tile. So we need to I haven't put those cots in a good place because they're not symmetrical. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if things are not symmetrical. That's not going to bug me or anything. No. For God's sake. I am not going to be good at this. Right. We just need to build up some basic necessities, I think. Just get some simple... Let's dig through these bits and bobs. Just build up some basic bits and pieces of stuff that we need. Conduct novice research on new technologies. Yes, we're going to need something to power it though. A generator. Yes, we'll need a generator. We don't have any metal ore. Where do I find metal ore? Oh, they've all gone to sleep. Apart from where's Hassan? Why are you sleep? Oh, because you're sleeping on the floor because the beds haven't been finished yet. Well, I'm very sorry about that, Hassan. Right, materials overlay. What's metal? Metal. Right. Let's dig through. Let's dig through these metal. Oh, there's a decent supply of metal over there. Right. Let's get hold of some metal because we needed to build the battery so that we can actually power this thing and we can start learning stuff. Because learning is important. If you don't learn, you're doomed to repeat your mistakes or whatever the phrase is. Do we have enough yet or not? I've forgotten where I've left it. Yes, we do. We've already got enough. That's fantastic. We're just going to need some wire. We need to connect this. Like that. Excellent. We've already got some stuff going on, and they can't actually reach up there in order to get on with stuff. Aren't I intelligent? Oh wait, no they're not. Right, let's... ladder. There we go. Okay, so, we're making a fair start. We managed to survive the first day, and nobody's dead, and as of yet our food supply has gone up, not down. Which is nice. Oh, that's... Ah, do I need to... I need to... Oh! Gosh. Where's the... Hang on. Stop. Let's just deal with all the bare necessities. You know, that doesn't involve, you know, making sure that people actually have somewhere to go to them. Accursed bathroom, do we? Right, plumbing. Outhouse. Yes. Need an outhouse. Put it there. Put it there and make the badness go away. Was that a mop up liquids? Here we are. Right. Oh gosh, don't let that get in my water supply. No, don't infect my water supply with germs. Please don't infect my water supply with germs. Where's the germs overlay? There was a germs overlay here a minute ago. I saw it. Oh gosh, that's going to get in my water and ruin everything. Oh gosh. No, not... There's germs in my water. I don't know much about this game, but I know enough that is going to... What? Don't do that. I don't know much about this game, but I know enough that is a very bad thing. So this may go disastrously wrong very quickly. Right, just hold on to your horses for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Right, you get on with all of that. Right, you've got a bathroom now. You can deal with it. What we can't deal with, however, is the fact that we've got germs in our water, which are probably going to kill us. Right, how do I do a thing? Here we are. Research. Whoa, this is bigger than I remember. That's what she said. Right, anyway, we need to research the doing of stuff such that we can die slightly later than we otherwise would have. Something that sounds useful. Farming. That sounds useful. Planter boxes. Compost. Reduces polluted dirt and other compostables into Yes, that sounds good. Consumes algae to produce oxygen, removes some carbon dioxide. Yes, I want this. This produces oxygen and it allows us to grow food, and that sounds good to me. How do I get out of the screen? By pressing this button, I presume. I'm going to kick the priority up a little bit, just so they do keep doing that. Yeah, I can't see... But did something break? No. Oh, stuff's like falling out from the sky. Fantastic, stuff's falling down from the sky. Sadly, nothing good. Right, we've got beds, we've got a bathroom, we got food, we got polluted water. We're all gonna die. There's not as much water here as I thought. Oh, okay, there's some water. There's not a huge amount of water, but there is some. There's also very little oxygen up there, which is going to be a problem because they're going to die. No oxygen generator built. I know that. It requires a food source. I know that as well. I was going to say I'm not completely incompetent when it comes to people's needs, but then again I didn't build them bathrooms, so maybe I'm not allowed to talk. Oh gosh, there's a big mess. Like I said before, don't expect me to be particularly good at this game. Don't expect things to be amazing. Don't expect much more than horrible death poisoning. Hooray! We did a thing, I think. Did we succeed in the researching of something? Yes, we did, and we did it a lot faster than I thought we would. That's good. Okay, meal prep. Mess table, electric grills, egg cracker. How under the sun are we going to find any eggs? Can be used as a floor tile and rotated before construction. That's for farming. I mean, that sounds quite important, but is there something else we're going to need a bit more importantly? There's plumbing, there's ventilation, there's interior decor, in case you don't know how to speak the English language. Yeah, I think we should get on with more food stuff, because I get the distinct impression that food is going to be what probably kills us in the end. Right. Let's produce some oxygen generating bits and bobs. Right, 4 should be enough for the time being, until we inevitably discover that it's not enough. No. Oh, gosh, what now? Yes, colony requires a food source. I know you need food. I will get you food as soon as I can. Why are you standing around? Get on with life. Oh, you're all waiting for the bathroom. I should probably build another one of those, shouldn't I? Right. I shall do that. No, not that. Plumbing, was it? Yes, outhouse. There we are. Let's build another one so that you've actually got a bit more time. Planter boxes, yes. That sounds important because we're going to need to grow food. Because food will keep us alive for about 5 minutes until I muck something up and we all die a horrible, horrible death. We're going quite vertically in a minute, but I don't know why. I don't particularly... Well, actually, no, there's lots of areas out here we can go. I just don't want to end up polluting the source of water any more than I already have. So let's just... There we are. Now let me think. Plants use carbon dioxide, which means I want to build plants where there's plenty of carbon dioxide. I want to build the plants where there's carbon dioxide, so I need to think, where does carbon dioxide go up or does carbon dioxide go down? I know heat goes up. I don't know if carbon dioxide goes up or down. For the time being, I'm going to assume that it goes up. And I'm probably wrong about that. Right, okay, so we've got a research station going. We've got a little bit of oxygen generation. That's good, because this oxalite, this produces oxygen naturally, but it does wear away. There used to be 3 bricks of that here, now there's only 1. So I'm just going to put a tile there just to bring that across. But yes, that's why we need these things, because these plants produce oxygen because they're photosynthetic, or whatever the phrase is. Actually, I think all plants generate oxygen. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. I've got slightly bigger things to worry about right now than that. Oh, we got more stuff. Farm tiles, electric drills, all sorts of bits and bobs. Compost, yes. Polluted dirt. Isn't that what this produces? This produces polluted dirt, doesn't it? Does it? Must be periodically emptied of polluted dirt. Yes, exactly. So let's clear out this and build a polluted dirt. Get rid of. It's a technical term. It's a technical term. I have also just realised that all of this is on completely the wrong level, which is probably going to ruin me later. In fact, yes, I'm going to break through this, I'm going to cancel these, and I'm going to build them elsewhere. I'm going to build that there. I'm going to build... Where's the deconstruct tool? There's the deconstruct tool. Get rid of that. What did I need? I needed a compost heap. There we are, to get rid of the bad stuff. Good, that's all getting mined out. We can start building a farm soon. We can put the other loo there. Perfect, now everything's on a nice level and my OCD won't get annoyed. Who are you, little friend? And what are you doing in my water? Okay, okay. You! Choose a blueprint. Oh. Nisbet and Liam. Do I want more people yet? Well, up here it says I've got insufficient oxygen generation. That tells me the answer to that question is probably no. I don't want that. Oxalite or curative tablet. A simple, easy to take remedy for minor germ-based diseases. Generate oxygen, cure germs. What would I rather have? I think for the time being we're going to go with the oxalite because that will increase the amount of oxygen we're generating and it will reduce the... Or rather, it won't reduce the amount of oxygen we're using, it'll just... It'll prevent it from getting any bigger, put it that way. Agricultural... Oh, we need to make... Yes, advanced research can be conducted at a supercomputer. I don't think I have got it. I don't think I've got a supercomputer yet, so I've got to figure out where I get one of those. Ah, advanced research. I probably should have been looking into this earlier. Right, we need to make a water cooler for no particularly good reason. We need to make a water cooler such that we can actually make a supercomputer and we can build advanced research and do good stuff with it. Farm. We need a farm. We need to build farm stuff. Farm. Food? Food. Planter boxes. Right. How even is that going to be? That's going to... Oh, that's not going to be even at all. That's going to bug me. How many have we got? 6. That's 2 for each person. Let's have 3 for each person. Why not be ambitious? Oh dear, and everyone's on the bogs. Oh, fantastic. And it's now night. I know. We need a food source. We haven't got one. Where's the priority screen? How do I... What? What? Insufficient research. It's insufficient water. There's loads of water. Why aren't you producing oxygen? Hang on. Hold on to your horses for 2 seconds. Why are you missing water? Beyond reach or unavailable. It's right there! Does it have to be perfectly clean water? I'm very confused. Oh gosh, the germ's spreading. Yes, the germs are everywhere. Oh, good. Everything's covered in germs, just like real life. So realistic. Right, okay, never mind that. Right, one thing at a time. We need oxygen, we're running out of oxygen. Why can't you access this water? I haven't got a clue, I'm very confused. You need to access this water. Why can't you access this water? It's right here. Pick the water up. Can I, like, increase the priority on this? Just to like a 6? Though I get the impression it's not that they won't, it's a matter that they can't. For some reason. If they all die, it's not my fault. The water's right there, I don't know why they're not going to get them. Right. I need to do something that gets rid of it. I need to do something about the germs. Wash basin, what's this? Remove some germs. Yes. Yes, please, I beg of you. I beg, please get rid of the germs. I'm very scared of the germs. The germs are probably going to give us all terrible, terrible diseases that are going to make us terribly, terribly sick for the rest of the forever of always. And I don't want that. Oh, this bed isn't accessible. Well, get rid of it then. Right. Okay, what? Why is nobody getting any water? The water is right there. I'm so confused. Why are they not getting water? Do they need a pump? Is that what this pump is for? Pitcher pump. Manually pump liquid into bottles for... Oh, they can only carry bottled water. Well, I'm stupid. I see. Right. Okay. Right. Stop a second. Right. I've discovered what the problem with the water is. They can't just pick up water. I don't know what I was thinking, just expecting them to just pick up water in their hands and just carry it along. It doesn't work that way. They need to put it in bottles, and for that they need a bottling machine, otherwise known as a pump. Right, so they need one of these in order to actually allow them to carry it. And irritatingly, I can't put this in a place where it's actually going to be efficient and also aesthetically pleasing. But never mind, whoever said a survival was aesthetically pleasing. Right, there's my design for the water. We're going to build a wall here. I'm going to have the pump here, so they're going to be able to come up the stairs, get the water from here, put it in all of these bits and bobs, and then that should help us fight the germs. That should help us fight the lack of oxygen, and this wall will allow us to turn this into a sort of a reservoir of water that we can actually do good stuff with. Ah, good. These have been built. I need to put some plants in these. I don't know what any of these are. Produces edible bristleberries. Edible meal lice. And that takes twice as long to last, though. Or rather, to grow. They produce 600 calories. They produce 1600 calories, though. Right, we're going to plant a few of these, then. Yeah, we're going to plant the 4 of these that we've got. Or the 3, apparently. But, oh, no, we do have 4. I just can't read. And we'll put mealwood in. We can't do that because we can't access them because I haven't dug this out. Right. Well, now you're probably complaining you don't have any water, aren't you? Insufficient water. Everything needs water. Water, the sustenance of life. So yeah, there's this bottled bad water, but emitting polluted oxygen. Oh no, it's not emitting polluted oxygen. Well, it's emitting 0 kilograms of it per second, which is good enough for me. We're going to need somewhere to get rid of that eventually. We're going to need to probably get rid of that. Also going to need to access this water eventually, unless we break through into this one first. Ah, good. I spawned some more food. So this mealwood stuff. Oh gosh. This mealwood stuff. It's not as filling as the other stuff because it only produces 600 calories. It doesn't produce 1600 calories, but it will grow in half the time, which means we should be able to feed our people before they all die horribly. Colony lacks the hard digging skill. Oh, that's not good. Ah, we've finished the research. Good. That means we can get onto this, and we can start the advanced research pretty soon. Well, disaster averted in the sense that we didn't die before we managed to figure out how under the sun you carry water. Right, I'm going to kick the priority of this up a bit just so that's always nice and full of water. Because I want them to wash their hands when they go to the bathroom, because I don't want them to get covered in germs. There, see, this may be a problem. It would seem if one person's using the sink... Yeah, see there, Lindsay didn't use the sink, because Max was already using it. That's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna solve that problem by clicking on the wrong thing. Where's the sink gone? We had a sink. Ah, here we are. I'm gonna put a second one down such that if 2 people go to the bathroom at the same time, they'll still both wash their hands. The only way this could backfire is if two people go and wash their hands at the same time, but somebody also goes to clean up the compost heap. Right. Okay. Okay. We've gotten through nearly a working week. No, I'm not going to make a political joke about the proposals for a 4-day working week. If there's one thing I'm keeping off this channel, it's politics. Because politics cuts through people like a knife through hot butter. If there's one thing I don't want to do with my life, it's divide people. I think it's a bit early to be talking about that kind of thing. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, I know. I know. How much? By how much? Oxygen. Oh. Oxygen produced in the last cycle, 22.7 kilograms. Oxygen consumed in the last cycle, 160 kilograms. That's a lot of oxygen. Right, that means we're producing 1/8 of what we need to be, although admittedly, I don't think for the majority of the day these plant things were actually operating, these terrariums. I don't think they were actually operating. Yeah, maybe they were actually. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't, I don't know. It doesn't matter, right. I mean, it does matter because we're all going to die horribly, but at the same time it doesn't matter because we might not die. Right, we're also... Right, we're also not just going to need to produce food, we're going to need somewhere to eat it, which is going to be... I think it's going to be this room here. So I'll put down a couple of... Oh, these take power. That could be a problem. This is... Oh, actually, no, this might not be a problem. This might not be a problem, actually. I was thinking we might not have the power generation for it. But no, I think we might do. We need some wire. Where did they leave the wire? Power. Here we are. I don't know why I said where did I leave it, as if it was apparently someplace different. That's all wired up, and it doesn't say how much these use. I'm assuming it will tell me when they're actually constructed, but that is producing a lot more than this one station is using. However, we are also going to need to dig this out. Not in the funk sense, but in the literal sense of grab a spade and wallop the thing with it until it goes away. Yes, food supplies are going down. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you growing? Growth halted. Illumination. What? Do you need... Growth requirements. Light. Oh, gosh. We need light. Great. Let there be light, yet there wasn't any because I'm an idiot. Okay, right, so those plants won't grow unless they're in a well-lit environment, which means I probably should have grown them down here, or at least where this, whatever under the sun this thing is, what are you? You're a shine bug. Oh, you're elderly. Oh, interesting. Right, have we completed the advanced research? Yes, we have. Fantastic. Artificial friends, what's that? Sweepy dog. Stores liquid and solid materials debris from the sweepy. I haven't got a clue what you're on about, but I'm quite scared. Right. What is this? Agriculture, refrigerator, food. Oh my word, there's so much stuff and I don't know what any of it does. I haven't seen anything about this game in about 6 months. Batteries. Big batteries. That might be useful. But for the time, where's the light? And presumably it's here in the power section, one would assume. What's a light? Is that a light? No, that's a gas generator. Maybe it's in the decor, because I think light generates decor, doesn't it? Where's the decor? Decor, here we are. Here we are, light. Yes, research this. Power, wire. Connect that up, please. Yeah, those only use 60 as well, and that's producing 400 at the moment, so that should be fine. That shouldn't be anything to worry about. Oh gosh, and they can't use the sink because there's a bit of dirt in the way. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay. Colin likes advanced research skill. What are you talking about? I unlocked it specifically. Look. Look. Advanced research capability allows advanced oh, hang on a minute. Is there something I need to do? Hang on a minute. Why can't I do advanced research? Do I need to, like, skill somebody up or, like, train somebody to do that, maybe? Skills? Oh. Advanced research. Yes. How do I make you learn this? Not enough skill points. How do you get skill points? How do you earn skill? Ah. Skill points available. Ah, I see. They earn XP. Yes. She needs to earn another 165 XP. How do I make you earn XP? Presumably just by doing stuff. Okay, so you will be able to do that. You'll be able to do that soon. Yeah, you're all good at stuff. So yes, you are the researcher. You like researching, so we will get you the research stuff. Good. Good. Okay, so we've solved that problem. We figured out why we can't do the advanced research, because we haven't trained somebody yet, because we need to train them. We need to train them to do stuff. Good stuff. Oh, gosh. Let me guess. Someone needs to be a cook. Lacks the grilling skill. Oh, gosh. This game is grilling, is what it is. Grilling, yeah. Somebody needs to cook. Okay, well, Maxa Hussein, you're going to become our cook. Yes, Hussein, you're going to be the cook because you like cooking. At least I'm going to assume that's what that heart means. Either that or it means it gives you coronary heart disease. I don't know. And frankly, at this point, I almost don't care. Why are you guys all just standing around? Get on with this. Why can't... Oh, we need the hard digging skill, don't we? We don't have the... Oh, we don't have any skills for anything. Ah, no one's just standing around and they're breathing. Oh. Gosh! This is not going well. Okay, let's get back on the research. Let's keep researching stuff. Let's research the big batteries, because I reckon those are going to be important soon, because when we get other bits and bobs together, we're going to need a lot more power, I reckon. So let's continue to build out these rooms. How's the water supply? The water supply is alright for the time being. Okay, that seems to be something we don't need to panic about, even though I panic about everything. Right, so let's build a few more terrariums. That's probably going to consume all our water, but never mind. Is this improving? No, I think that's still the same one from yesterday. Okay. The reason I haven't gone crazy on the whole we need to generate oxygen, we're not producing nearly enough, is because I think the terrariums weren't operating for the entirety of cycle 4. I'm hoping when this clicks over to cycle 6 and we get a fresh report, it's going to say a slightly better figure, and of course then we can double it because we're going to have twice as much stuff actually being produced. So hopefully the oxygen situation isn't as dire as the statistics are making it seem. Emphasis on the word hopefully. Right, insufficient oxygen generation. Yes! Yes, we're actually producing 100 kilograms, not 20. Good. That's good. Has anybody got a skill point yet? Yes, you have a skill point. Yes, unlock this. Excellent. You now have the advanced researching skill, which means you need to get rid of that, like priority 1,000,000. Priority 1,000,000 this. Right, there we are. Which means we can now start researching things. We can start doing the advanced research on stuff. Food repurposing. Provides refreshment for duplicants on their breaks. Interesting. Smart home. Now it's access to the automation wheel. Oh gosh, that's going to be much too complicated for my brain to work out. Right, let's have this working on this for the time being, I think. Is that taking it off whatever else it was on? Oh, I see. Research one thing and then all the computers would go onto that. Oh, okay, that's fine. We might leave that on the power regulation then, just to leave that off. Okay, the next problem that I can predict happening is the fact that we're only pretty much have one researcher, which is good old Lindsay. I get the distinct impression, however, that when Lindsay's doing stuff, yeah, we're then going to end up with Max doing it instead, who is probably not as... Oh, gosh, we've got no oxygen. We're consuming all the oxygen and we don't have any. We might be about to die. I should emphasise that. We might be about to die. That sounded like a good sound. What was that? Was that somebody getting a skill point? No. That was the research thing. That's what that was. I know that sound. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yes! Power regulation. Good. So now we can build the big batteries. Let's get on to the this stuff, because this is more food stuff. Actually, maybe we should work on the oxygen, thinking about it, considering that is the thing that we have a real severe problem with at the minute. Is there anything here that involves oxygen? Polluted oxygen isn't the problem at the minute. We can't really be pumping it around at the minute. No, I think we are literally just going to have to play the numbers game on this and just try and beat it in pure terms of numbers. Just produce enough oxygen terrariums. The thing is, we're now going to need to outpace the amount of oxygen that we're producing, because previously, well, not previously, we've just used up all the oxygen we ever had, which means we're now going to run out very quickly. Is there like statistics here for how much I'm producing at a given moment? Seemingly not. Oh gosh. Still, at least the food supply doesn't seem to be going down too fast, which is something. Okay. You need to... Why are you researching it? Why aren't you researching this? Research! Do as I tell you, for goodness sake. Please, I beg of you. Okay. So, what a surprise. Name of the game, we don't have any oxygen. And we're probably all going to die because of that. But things seem to be working. What are you complaining about? What's the problem? Skill point available. Ah, that's what you're complaining about. Yes, you need the grilling skill. Yes, grill and make stuff. Meal lice. Is that what we're producing here? Produces meal lice. Yes. Produce that forever, basically. As soon as we have some. Okay, so I think kind of not everything is dreadful. I mean, we've got oxygen generation, which should fix the oxygen problem. We've got this. Is that fighting off the germs? Kind of. I mean, I'm not seeing any germs down here. So yeah, it seems like all the germs are dead. Apart from the ones that are there, because that's in the polluted oxygen. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's producing polluted oxygen. Ah, that's... Well, that seems to be a problem. Uh-oh, Lindsay's stressed. That's what education will do to you. That's a joke, by the way. Edit that out. Right, okay, I think that's a decent place to stop. I think we've got a decent starting ground here. We've got basic needs being met. We've got a place for them to sleep. We've got food growing. We've got a place to cook the food as soon as the food actually gets here, which is taking longer than I thought. I'm really glad I didn't go all out on these, what were they called? Blossoms, I think they were called? Bristle blossom, yes, that's what they're called. I'm really glad I didn't go all in on those, because I don't have the stuff that I need. I don't have the light at the minute. I need to do some research on that. Actually, where is the light? Yeah, the light. Oh, I have got lights. Oh, well, there you are then. I'm so stupid I didn't even realise I had the solution to my problem right under my nose. Okay, we've got all our basic needs being met. I think we are not going to die immediately. Emphasis on the word immediately. So, I think that's a decent place to leave it. So anyway, we're probably going to die anyway, but for the time being, we haven't. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a success. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.